Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube page. Today we want to find the value of x in this exponential function. We have 25 raised to x minus 5 raised to x minus 20 all equals 0. So now from here we believe that 25 equals 5 raised to power 2. So now when we substitute this one here, we can have it to be 5 raised to power 2 all in bracket of x. Then we have it to be minus 5 raised to x minus 20 equals 0. So now from here, we can take this one to be, or we can, from here, when we have a raised to m raised to x, can also be expressed as a raised to x all raised to m, according to law of indices. So now from here, we can have it to be 5 raised to power x. Then we have our 2 here minus 5 raised to x minus 20 to be equals 0. So now from here, we have 5 raised to x. We have 5 raised to x here is common. We can say let 5 raised to x to be equals p. So which implies that we are going to have it to be p all raised to power 2 minus p minus 20 equals 0. Then from here, this one will now be p square minus p minus 20 all equals 0. And this is a quadratic equation. So now from here, when we think of two numbers that when we multiply them together, it will give us minus 20. And when we add them together, it will give us minus p. So it will be when we have 4p and minus 5p. So when we multiply this, 4p minus 5p, when we have 4p multiplied by minus 5p, it will give us, when we multiply 4 minus 5, it will give us minus 20. When we add them together, 4p minus 5p, it will give us minus p. So therefore, we can have this one here to be, so from here, we can have it to be p square minus 5p plus 4p minus 20 to be equals 0. So we have, when we take this one, we have it to be p into bracket of p minus 5 plus 4 into bracket of p minus 5. Everything will be equals 0. So now p minus 5 is common. We can have it to be p minus 5. Then we take this and this, p plus 4 will be equals 0. So now from here, we have our p, which implies that p minus 5 equals 0 and p equals 5, or p plus 4 equals 0, which implies that p equals minus 4. So now from here, note that our p equals 5 raised to x. So when we have p raised to p equals 5 raised to x and this one equals 5, so it implies that, and this one can also be written as 5 raised to 1, it implies that s equals 1. But when p equals minus 4, it cannot satisfy this equation. So therefore, x equals 1. Bye.